In this video I give you 3 tips if you are overweighted and you want to start running, or you want to use running to lose some weight. A lot of runners, when they just start running, well, they feel overwhelming about all the information on the internet. They're struggling, how do I have to start? But the most important thing, especially if you are overweighted, is that you're not alone. And if you follow those 3 steps I give to you, you really make a good start and you start running. The first thing you have to do if you really want to start with running is put some movement into your life. And it's very easy and everybody can do it. What you have to do is, well, go for a walking or just make a cappuccino just for 2 minutes after every hour. And the best way to do it, in my opinion, is setting an alarm clock or your phone or something. Well, after an hour you do something. It doesn't matter what you do, but do some movement. And do that for 8 hours a day during 2 weeks. If you do that, you make your very first big step of start with running. And the second big step has nothing to do with running, and it maybe sounds crazy, but it's all about walking. And I explain to you, because walking is the best way to start with running, especially if you want to start with running, have no experience, or you are maybe overweighted. What you can do is go for walking about 30 or 45 minutes or in a day, and do that 3 times in a week, in a period of 2 weeks. And in the last week, the second week, what you can do in one of your walks, about 30 minutes, put just a little bit of running into your schedule. What you can do is just go for a little bit of running, about 30 seconds, and after that you go for a walk, about 5 minutes or something. And do that 3 or 4 times in that run. And if you did that, you did make a very big step, because you came from your couch, put some movement into your life, go from walking, and then you really start with running. And that is something to celebrate with yourself. You can be proud of yourself. So, you start with running and maybe you want to go for a 5K, you find yourself a schedule on the internet, you downloaded it and you go for it, and that's a good thing. But there is something, and that's my third tip, is very important, and that is listen to your body. Because what I mean by that, a lot of runners, especially when they start running and they are overweighted, just follow the schedule and thinking, that's my goal, I have to do that, and yeah, I feel some pain in my knee or something else, but I go for it. And that's wrong. Because listen to your body is very important, especially if you just started. So, if you have any pain spots or you're feeling tired, it doesn't matter if you do 2 days or 3 days nothing. Listen to your body. My last advice about starting with running is that you don't need any expensive equipment. And what I mean by that is, well, you don't need a heart rate monitor, you don't need a smartwatch or even a running watch. The only 2 things, in my opinion, what you need is just a watch for your time. You can see how many minutes you do your running or your walking, and have a good running shoe. And what I mean by that is, well, the best way to buy a good running shoe, in my opinion, is go to a special shop and find a shoe who is comfortable. Not expensive, but who is comfortable. And if you find that shoe, then it's your shoes. A lot of times, they try to sell you something very expensive, and it's not necessary, especially if you just start. Okay runners, I really hope that this video was helpful for you, especially if you just start running and you are overweighted. If you have any questions or you want to share your experience with me, leave them down below in the comments. I really hope that this video was helpful for you and that you just start running. And remember, you're not alone, and keep on running.